we actually met in kindergarten, and I had such a crush on him. I was sitting by this boy that I didn't like, that was annoying, and one day after school, I switched his name tag with Luke's name tag, and I remember specifically like him coming in the next day and being like, "Where'd my name tag go?" And I was like, "I think it's right here. I don't know why. The teacher must have moved you," because I thought he was cuter when I was so tiny. That was like one of my first memories. And then we have known each other since then. And then in high school, I just got out of a like bad kind of relationship, and I went into the movie theater, which is right next door to the Duck, which I worked there and he worked there. And he was so nice, and he'd always give me a great big hug, and I just loved, like, I saw like a light in him that I was like, man, I want to get to know him better. So I actually got his number and texted him. And
This is basically just one for the nice guy.
yeah, exactly. Yep. Nice guys don't always finish last. Well, and he keeps getting better looking. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's winning for that.
She is incredible. Can't even begin the day, man.
She cried, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I've known her my whole life, and she's like the most caring and considerate and hardworking, smart, intelligent, beautiful woman I've ever met. She's far succeeded anybody I've literally ever met. She never, ever crossed my mind about thinking twice about anybody else. She was by far the best. There was like literally no competition out there when I thought of if she didn't work, where would I go? It was always like, how do I get her back, or how do I impress her enough where she could give me another chance.
He's great. He, I don't know, when you're younger, like, you think all this stuff matters, like, silly stuff. But really, the only thing that matters is if you make your best friend. And at the end of the day, if you can go to bed just laughing, that's what matters.
because it might be a little rough. Well, this is sure the summer of weddings, amongst other exciting and unplanned surprises that we'll discuss a bit. Having attended a few weddings, I paid particular attention to the fathers of the brides. And I knew giving my first girl away was going to be a little rough. But I had no idea how tough it was going to be. Fortunately, it's the one hell of a son-in-law that we both welcome to our family. Thank you for celebrating this amazing partnership.